Hello, I'm Alan Hudson and it's Monday afternoon, 27th of April 2020. I'm going to cycle along the Trent Vale Trail sections that have been funded by the leader. I'm now just on the outskirts of Besthorpe at the northern end of the trail, and this is where we start the access road to the reserve, and as the sign shows, it's where we start the Trent Vale Trail. I'm now going to cycle along the access road to the car park where the main section of the trail begins. I'm now standing in the Besthorpe Reserve car park looking at the first of two bridle gates giving access into the reserve. This is the start of the new section of path, and this is the first of two kissing gates designed to allow wheelchairs and bicycles through, but to prevent stock from escaping. And beyond it you can see the finished track as it goes round for the next 3/4 mile around the lake. The ground on the right has recently been levelled out following its disturbance by machinery during the recent heavy storms. I'm now going to proceed along the trail until we get to the next kissing gate and new fencing. The space on the left is one of two spaces where benches will be installed once the current lockdown ends. I'm approaching the second of two kissing gates in front of me here, and on the right is a new section of fence which separates off the open grazing area from the field on the left where the livestock can be held. That includes a new gate. Looking beyond the kissing gate, there is the new fence which goes down up to the wood and will go towards the next bridle gate. So I'll now go on towards the next bridle gate. I've now cycled through the woods on the trail in front of us, and I've come through the second of the bridle gates and past the second of the signs, same as the one before. There we are. This is where the trail joins North Croft Lane with a different surface, of course. This is where an existing byway has been dug up and relayed to make it accessible to wheelchairs, pushchairs, bikes, etc. And this continues now for, it's about 1.5 miles. So I've cycled along the trail towards the place where it crosses the access road to the quarry with the new sign in place. I'll continue along here to the NYX Features, which are the concrete bases at access points to fields. This is the first of 4 concrete pads which have been installed where there are turning points into neighbouring fields to avoid tractors churning up the path. This is number 2. This is the third of the concrete pads, and this is the 4th concrete pad. This section of the trail required much more work to be done to create a decent surface, as it was much more heavily churned up by farm vehicles in the past. Looking ahead to where the car's parked, that's the end of the trail section where it meets up with Carlton Ferry Road.